What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Muscle, and this is another Two Line Music Cuts Entertainment Report podcast. And today we have a special guest. You haven't seen or heard from this guest in a while, but remember in the 80s, especially the late 80s, he was doing massive songs like Come Follow Me, Bun And Cheese, DJs in My Country, Colo Colo, Live Good, and so much more. You know, we have in the building today, we have Clement Irie in the building today. What's going on, big boss?
Yes, man, a whole heap of things are going on, King. Plenty of things are going on, you see me?
All right.
Yeah, but I give thanks to life still, you know. Give thanks to the sunshine, rise and to the sun, so I'm blessed.
You understand. Maximum respect for joining us here on the Entertainment Report podcast today.
Yeah, man, thanks for having me.
All right, Bum. On this podcast, we like to go right from the beginning and then bring it right up to 2022. So my first question is, where did you grow up in Jamaica and what type of child were you?
Yeah, I grew up Richie Drive, Grandstand, part of my growing up around, say, 6 years, Westmoreland. I was a humble kid, never give trouble, but if trouble come my way, I don't back down from it.
Got you. So you said it was more Grandstand or more Westmoreland or in between both?
In between both. Grandstand. We grew up all over the island.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I can lay my head. Because remember, you know, when I grew up, we never have no like father figures or no mother figures around to really guide and I still, but we still hold my head up.
And what was Grandstand like growing up that time there? What was the community like around that?
Yeah, growing up in the ghetto, we always rough, you know, brother. Always rough, you know. In the ghetto, no an easy place, you know. It's not an easy place for no one to be dwelling. The ghetto, where the poverty exists, it's not a good feeling.
Mm-hmm. And what did you think you were going to get into growing up in Grandstand? What did you aspire to be?
You know, I never really have a goal in sight still. I didn't like music from day one, from around 5-year-old. You play the song them on the radio. Once you play the song them on the radio more than one time, I can sing them line for line.
So the
I would say music is a part of my life from day one, I would say.
So when did you discover your love for music? Say, okay, this is something you're interested in.
At age 11, I was making a performance at my school, the Westmoreland, an all-age school named Mount Herman All-Age School. And I get like seven time applaud. I go up and sing the one song, Teeth and Tongue Will Tell. And from there, every one of my classmates always said, music is a part of your life. I would say that you love music, so pursue it. Pursue it as a career. At the time, you know, we just love music. Overall, we just love music. It's when I come back in Kingston now, I take it more seriously. Mm-hmm. Because I link up with likes like Shabba and Admiral Beard and a sound system here, Roots Melody. It was me, Shabba and Roots Melody first, then Admiral come join us.
Okay, so even before you go there, were you more like singers, more DJs, even your style before you even got to the song? Did you like to sing or DJ at this time here?
No, but I used to like DJ, you know, because I pattern Brigadier Jerry. And so that's why me come so cultural, because me pattern Brigadier Jerry. So me more like a DJ.
What was it about Briggy that you really liked that time there?
Yeah, what you were saying, the cultural, the positive side of him, you know? Mm-hmm. That's what gravitates me to him still, you see? Because what he's saying, we're more on the positive side of the fence.
Okay, so then now you went to thing there, you did the competition in Westmoreland, came back to Kingston now. So then now, are you working a regular job at this time here now, or are you just pursuing music?
At this time, I have a job. Yeah, I have a 9 to 5. And I still pursue the music as well. because me always do some practicing behind the scenes still. So I was always still in the music. I never leave it. Right now I'm producing myself, so I never leave it.
What were you thinking there? What type of job were you doing back then?
I used to sell at a supermarket. That's how it comes. I come up with a song named Chicken Back on my daily meal, you know. The day I used to sell like 2 boxes full of chicken back every single day. I used to sell chicken backs until I make a song about it. Till one time ago, I want dance me and Red Dragon them and thing. And I used shoot off him big 2-hour song. When I start DJ the song, he take out him gun and I try to bust it the gun stick and hold it down and rock and go off and shoot him in the foot, you know? Right now, big tool.
So we're selling chicken back and stuff in the market. That's what was your daytime job, but nighttime you were pursuing music at that time.
Yeah, man, we go to studio, man. Every time we leave, because apparently, you know, the supermarket that I was working at was there's a guy who he loved music and he was the one who produced my first song. So he was the one who get me the job there. And then when we leave the job, now we go to the studio.
What was the first song that you recorded there or he produced there?
Yeah, Magnificent. It come out on the Hummingbird label. That was my first record.
If you listen to that there, that style has a real, because I know you said Brigadier Jerry, but that one there has a real Papa San type of style there.
Yes. Because you see the thing is now, when growing up and you hear another artist with a style, you try to build something in that style, but with your own style. You're just using the slang, or you're using the melody, or you're using the fastness, the speed. You know, so back then, you know, we used to pattern each other.
No, that was big there still, because when I heard it, I said, okay, because I could see that that's a style that you're going for, the fast style right there, the magnificent. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Magnificent. I mean, yeah, more like, you know, because you see, back then when you're DJ like that in the dancehall, you know, it more of a vibes where people gravitate more, you understand? So whenever you start DJ like that, it brings vibes in the dancehall.
And that was the only song that you recorded on the Hummingbird label there?
Yes, that was the only song I recorded for them.
How did it do for you at that time there?
It get to play on the radio a couple of times still, but never hear it again. But the feeling was very good. When I hear myself on the radio, the feeling was very good. It was awesome. And that even motivated me more to continue.
And at this time here, were you actually DJing on songs at this time here, or you had just recorded the song? Where were you in your career at this time?
No, man, I was singing on a lot of sound system, like Small Axe, Daddy Roots, Kangal in Montego Bay, Roots Melody. Because Roots Melody was my bass song. Understand? Roots Melody was a part of my life.
Okay, so how did you get to Roots Melody in the first place then?
He's a friend of mine named Everton. He has a baby mother in the lane where I used to reside. And so one night now, a friend of mine, Calico Jack, may God rest, bless him soul, you know. Him have one little sound system, and him always, Calico Jack is a DJ too, so him always string up, and so one Friday evening, him string up and over there, you know, and me ask him to attack over the mic, and him say, yeah, DJ. I said, yeah, man. What about it? I didn't give him the mic, and we start. And him say, yeah, Briggy Prentice. And I say, yeah, you can call it that. So anyhow, my friend now, Everton, he came to me and said, you know, say, there's a bigger sound down by where I come from, the Roots Melody. I say, yeah. He say, more camera down there. So on Friday night, he take me down there and the sound stream up in the yard and get the mic now. And when we started it, place started, back up with people, you know. Because I say, I wish you could DJ this. And then, you know, Shabba Ranks never used to name Shabba Ranks, he used to name Co-Pilot.
Mm-hmm.
So he was I should say the top DJ and Roots Melody at the time. Till when me come join him now and we start mash up place everywhere. And Roots Melody I play up on Seaward Drive. Jammys I play on a BFR Road. Is when Roots Melody over, everybody leave from Roots Melody and gone to Jammys. And then because we were the talk of the town.
Mm-hmm.
Me, Shabba Ranks and Admiral. You know, we were the talk of the town then. At right in that little vicinity there, because Shabba Ranks used to rest of a compound. But me used to live uptown, where we go down every Friday evening, because every Friday evening and stream up the song. So we go there and catch my practice after I left the chicken back shop, you know.
So was your name Clement Irie when you got to Roots Melody?
No, we used to name Firestick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a friend of mine named Jaro. Him drive taxi. I am said to me, say, you're too humble to have that name Firestick. You know, Firestick is more like I should say aggressive. You know, the name Firestick, aggressive. And you are not an aggressive artist. You are not an aggressive person. So him say, what's your first name? And I say, Clement. And him say, all right. You say, after from today, you call yourself Clement Irie. It takes me a good while to change over from Firestick to Clement Irie still.
Mm-hmm.
But when we start using the name now and people are saying, yeah, that even sound more better than Firestick. Firestick sound harsh. You know, Clement Irie sound more humble and mild. So I say, okay, so from that time on, we start using the name Clement Irie.
So, okay, so how did you even get the name Firestick in the first place there then?
Yeah, because back in the country, you know, I used to catch a fire. I always had to say, you know, catch the fire. You know, I remember back then, there's no such thing as no kerosene oil stove, no gas stove. A wood fire we cook pan. You understand? So them always say, Clement, catch the fire. Fire stick, come on. Bring me a piece of fire stick. That time my uncle now, he always smoking cigars. He might say, bring me a piece of fire stick. So he said, fire stick, bring fire stick, come. So that's how come now we have the name Fire Stick. We get the name from the country still.
So you just took it with DJ and stuff, and then, okay, you change your name to Clement Irie. So then when you got to Roots Melody, was Shabba there already or he came after?
Nah, man, Shabba was there, man.
Mm-hmm.
Shabba was a groundation DJ for Roots Melody. And our next virgin name, Sticky Wiki. I have Baby Brown, Banana Man, who else? Kibarangs. It's such a long time. I can't remember the name instead of it's a long time, you know?
And how long so then Bailey, when did Admiral Bailey get involved with Roots Melody then?
Yeah, Admiral Bailey get involved in Roots Melody. It's probably around 86, somewhere there, 86, 84. Between that bracket, 84, 85, 86.
But it was after you were on the song. So it was you, Shabba, but co-pilot that time, and then Bailey came after.
Yes.
What were some of the big nights you remember where probably you, Shabba, and Bailey really took on some songs or really took on some dances on Roots Melody?
Yeah, man, one night we go to a place named Radios, clash with Metro Media. When Roots Melody start, beat Metro Media with the whipping, beat Metro Media, and Metro Media pin the box then. So Metro Media end up play for the rest of the night because Roots Melody couldn't play because we never know what took place till in the morning when the sound I pack up. We see they pin them in the wire. You know, we never know what really transpired then, but we know the sound wasn't playing to its best potential, is it?
Mm-hmm.
And then we go at another, where we go? Middle quarters, me and Shabba ranks. Admiral never came, but it was me and Admiral, me and Shabba ranks. But that night, I feel so bad for him still because I sing culture and he must sing the triple X and the people have never really did like it. You know? So them kind of boo him off for the mic. And I feel away for him still. But from them, you know, then me, Shabba ranks and Admiral, the Parose melody for a good little while. Yeah, I think around 84. Around that time, yeah, 84 to be exact. Because him leave and him go Jammys when 86, 85, 86. So he never spent any long time with us on Roots Melody, but we were there for quite a while. If Roots Melody keep a dance and he don't have one with Jammys, him come on Roots Melody as well too, you know?
Because that's the foundation base
Yeah.
right there. Did Shabba change his name from co-pilot to Shabba on Roots Melody, or this is when he left the song, then he changed his name?
No, man, he changed it for Roots Melody.
Okay. Do you know why he even changed it?
I couldn't answer that question. Yeah, I wish I had known so I could give you the answer, but apparently I don't.
Yeah, on Roots Melody. Okay, so you guys are doing good. So then now you recorded your first song. You were on Roots Melody. You're doing your stuff now. When was the next time you got into a studio to record the next song again?
Yeah, I went to, after Admiral make a name, and he's one of Jammy's top artists. I saw him on Friday night at Roots Melody, and we said to him, say, Admiral, yeah, things are going for you now. You're down through the gate, you know. Help me bring my foot through the gate now. And he said to me, say, I must come down at Jammy's for audition. And I said to myself, say, damn, that's how low him put me that him not even thinking of himself, so, well, oh, this is one bad DJ. What type of Jammys? In terms of come down there and audition. That seemed to mean him not rate me, in a sense, so to speak. Well, anyhow, I take him advice and me go down at Jammys on Thursday audition. At the time now, it was Bobby Digital was his engineer. And Bobby Digital was the one who taken the audition at that time. So after the audition now, me sing a song named Every Passy You Fi Come Follow Me. Follow the Lake of Shaman Clement Irie. Then Bobby Digital now him have two lines. Him have one line say good and one already yet. One need work on. So he put me over the line with good. So when Jammys came now, he said to Jammys, I look at your DJ, you know, me Clement Irie, you know, and DJ pan his song, you know, this is me Roots Melody, man. Shabba ranks and Admiral, you know. One tune with sound. Like it can work. So Jammys said to me, he said, say, sing the song with me here, you know? So I go, every passy you fi come follow me. Follow the Lake of Shaman Clement Irie. Man, them go try fishing, man.
What?
But them go try fishing and they tell me feel away. Nah, like you. Feel away and anyhow, within the next hour, Bobby Digital came to me and he gave me $20 and said, he said that house over there, they sell food over there. Buy a food and don't leave. So I buy the food and eat the food and relax and thing. 6 o'clock now when everybody gone, it was me and him alone there and him play the rhythm. Him play a rhythm and say, test the song on this. I mean, test the song. One cut to and I say, come again, man, me can't do it over. And him say, me nah make you do it over, you know, me nah make you touch it with a long stick. I said, okay. Him bring me in the advising room now and him give me a piece of paper with my address, phone number, with address, phone number, and it's and me ask him what this is for. Him say, no man, I give you advance. So me want you give me your information on this. I say, oh, wow. So after I sign it, put my address, put the phone number, he give me $900. I say, whoa, $900. So I feel good. Yes, I feel good now. And then within a month time, I hear the tune and play by rhythm. I say, what? And then wheel up and wheel up. I say, wow. Then now, the following week, after the song come out, 3 months after, the following week, we go down to Jammys. And Jammys see me and said, Clement, how the song go with us again? And I said, don't worry about it, Jammys, we're fishing. You know, make him be no wiser. And, you know, say the tune, I'd really out. Yeah.
Because the thing with that song there, that's on the same rhythm again. Now, Bobby recorded you, but he had recorded Shabba on the same rhythm. So then now you and the brethren that you were on the song system with Roots Melody, you guys both have a song
On the same rhythm. There you go. And then from there, so you know, the rest is history. Because when me tell Jamie say, yeah man, don't worry about it, me fishing. He never know at the time say Bobby already record the song and put it out. Because at the time, you have the Triple X DJ them over here, so. You have the Gunman lyrics them over here, so. And as Kanto Jammys now, him said to me, he said them song they sell. And so if you not sing about Anna the woman, never you not sing about gun, you're not gonna get recorded. So even when me sing the song, me and leave all the drugs alone, you know, at them have a place and call him Frontline. Admiral saw me up there and said, Clement, why you good, you know? I said, what me do? He said, man, you're good for come make a name in this environment here. With a culture song.
Okay. That's a big song there. We're not ready for that song there because that song has a whole history to it. We're not ready for that one there. We're still at the Come Follow Me. Because that was actually the part 2 that you recorded for Bobby?
Yes. No, that was a part 1, innit? The part 2 now was that's the one that came out on my album.
And that one was recorded for Robert French.
Yeah, it was for Robert French. It was for Lideman's Blue Mountain, but his name come out on it. Apparently he was the one who were doing the work for Lideman's, him and Mr. Womaris.
Okay, so then he got the thing here. He got the part 2. So, but the original one, the part 1, Bobby Digital got it. Come Follow Me.
Yes.
How did you even come up with that sound there to put into the song?
Yeah, you know what? The idea came from the mixing, innit? The mixing from the bass line. When the DJ them on the mic and I chant and say, give me a mix now, and they go toot 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 toot. That's where they come from. You understand? So that's where it came from. You know what I mean? It's funny, you know, it's a music. Music's a funny thing. If you use in your head, you can come up with so many different ideas from every different angle. You can make songs from within. You can make songs what you going through. You can make songs of what someone else is going through. You can make you have variety of ideas for those songs. It comes from all different angles. It depends on how you're using the brain.
It's the inspiration, the spirit, the timing, how you see things, how you could see things and actually record it. You understand?
Yes.
Come Follow Me now comes out. What did this do for your career when this song came out now?
Yeah, man, big thing, man. Big thing, man. Because when that song came out now, every sound man want me to dub now. Sound man want me come at that song make me know the whole entire island. Because every sound, every pan knocking, they want Clement Irie to come sing that song. Yeah, because it a beat all the nasty more DJ them still, you know. But watch this now. I'm many people this song offended still. Even my friend, you know, it offended them because they must sing songs where I would say no really make sense. No substance not there. Because bedroom music not supposed to come out like that. You understand? Even though I want to do anything for elevate themselves from the ghetto, because like I said before, in the ghetto is not an easy place to be where the separation is, you know. So I want to do anything to rise above the poverty level. So therefore I weren't knocking no one still, I just sing my song. You understand?
So from you came out, it's basically you were offending people from you came out from the jump.
From me came out. It was nothing but aggressiveness against me, you know. It's sometimes you can't even find words to put in place to really say the things that will really transpire in your life. Music is a message. To me, music is a message. And if you're going to do music, it's supposed to be uplift, inspired, motivate, not mislead. You know what I mean? It's supposed to have a positiveness about it, because in the Bible, David sing upon him harp, and every single one I've seen sang them, it's praises. You understand? So music's supposed to be that message. But like them saying, the devil was the chief musician in heaven, has gone to the teaching where them give I. So I him control the music part on the earth down here. And if you notice, every single song that sell or hit the billboard, it's about sex. I would say 95% of the songs that hit billboard, it's about sex. So them see that part of the music now, that's what's selling. But this is not what's selling, is what you putting out, feeding the people with it. That's what you're feeding the people with. So if the people them have no other alternative, that's what they're going to gravitate to.
That makes sense, 100%. Song came out. Now, are you still on Roots Melody now, or are you doing different things at this time when you have this big song right now?
Yeah, man, still sing on Roots Melody, man. Still sing on Roots Melody until when the music start turn my way for the worse now, you know, my kind of Lego Roots Melody.
When you say turn for the worse, what do you mean by that?
Because my life get threatened.
Okay, Erks. We're still not ready for that yet, because this is still down more, you know what I mean? Because that's going to lead to some other stuff. So there's so much more to go before. So, okay, so you're still on Roots Melody. You're still doing your thing. Did you start to fly out when you had this song here? Or you didn't
Yes,
start flying?
man.
You did?
Yeah, my first fly out was England, and it turned me back. Yeah, my life journey was easy. One still in the bus, I tell you.
How do you end up way in England and get turned back from England? What happened there?
Yeah, we didn't have a work permit, and WePo, because I was going up with Stone Up, and it was WePo. No, let me back up. One Thursday evening, me, Flourgon, Lizard, we were over the scheme. We were playing table tennis. WePo came up there and find me and said, "Well, Clement, there's a gentleman here from England, man. Carry you to England, you know." And me said to Flourgon and say, "Man, I go to England, you know. I wonder if my tune reach up there yet." Flourgon said to me, he said, "Clement, whether your tune reach up there or not, it's the same like how you deal with the dance and out as I see where you have over there go deal with it." But when I reach, so Weepo said the guy up on Pegasus Hotel. Then take a shower and say, yeah, no worries, Weepo. Yeah, come. So I will shower and go up there. And the guy asked me, how much him pay me for a dance out here? And I say, 10 grand in it. I say, all right, and then calculate it out into pound. It comes out to 250 pounds at the time. So anyhow, him say, he give me an advance. We all go into England, have a flyer with a telephone number on it. So I reach at the airport. I tell you, Rory pass and gone, because true Rory is an Englishman, he pass and gone, a black book in my travel pack. Then, me a weep out now. Then, hold on, pa me a weep out and carry me a weep out in our room. So then, weep out have a touch case with some stuff in there, with the flyer, with that phone number on the back. So, tell him, say, I go visit. And him say, okay. Why you having the bag? Why you having the touch case? And we open it and the man take it out. And the immigration man take it out and then look on it. So him see me, my picture. Him see my picture on the flyer. So him say, hold on. Hold on a minute. Oh, this look like you. And I say, oh. I couldn't say nothing else. I don't say nothing more. So then, while we at the airport, till the next flight, ready the next morning. Them send me out. So when we reach back now, Flourgon said to me, he said, Clement, why you come back so quick? Why you come back so quick, girl? And I said to him, boy, Flourgon, I want to turn back in the river. He said, for what? So then when I find one flyer that we power touch a case with a phone number on it and the picture and everything upon it. So then find out, say we have a work. So then turn the box. So anyhow, the producer guy end up get work permit for me and fly out and thing. I spent like a good 6 months, you know.
Okay, how was your first time in England now? Especially because remember, that flight's a long flight to get there and to get turned back. Then you got to go back to Jamaica and then come back again. How was the reception the first time you actually went to England?
Yes, man. Everywhere we go solo, man. Everywhere solo. Everywhere solo. Because me fresh in my hat.
And Come Follow Me was a big song out there at that time there?
Yeah, man. All right. When we go, I never even know, say, leave out the jugs alone, did release over there either. So when we go over there, we have tune in the chat 4, 1, 4, 1, and 6. Because like I said, you know, the song release a Jamaica. When you hear it, I don't know if it release a foreign. So that's why I said to Flourgon, say, boy, I don't know if my song them reach a foreign yet. And he said to me, say, Clement, same way you deal with the dance out here and tear them up, man. Just that same way, same concept. Not change nothing. When we go and, you know, and get greeted by the fans then, boy, and I tell you, it was amazing.
Who else did you go? So it was you, Stone Love, and who else? What other DJs or singers were on that trip there too?
No, it was only me. It was only me alone, you know. Mm-hmm. The promoter guy that came for it was only me alone and Stone Love. And then I think one of the time Bunny General had passed through at one of the session what was going on with, I think it what's the name of the other song Stone was playing again? Was it Love Injection something? I'm not.
Love Injection is a big song from out there, so it possibly could be those guys out there.
Yeah. I don't remember the name of the song, but I think Bunny General passed through that day.
Mm-hmm. So you're doing your stuff there. And you said you spent about 6 months, so you're just checking out the place, seeing what's going on and everything.
All over the place, man. I run through there. I run through England like I run through the parishes of Jamaica.
Yeah.
And everywhere I go sold out, man.
Proper. Because even a name you just brought up, Flourgon, because I know you used to DJ. It was his song, Rambo Mango?
Yeah. All right. Then me go join the likes of Flourgon, Red Dragon, Daddy Lizard, and Sanchez. They were the main artists on Rambo Mango. And then now me come join them now, make the force get stronger.
You remember any big nights on Rambo Mango that you guys either took on some songs or a wicked dance?
Yeah, I think the biggest night was the night when the guy shoot at him too. Over the song named Chicken Fuck at the Daily Meal there. I think that's the biggest. And then one other time, my first gun salute I ever get in a dance still, it was Rambo Mango and Metro Media. I'm placing calling in Red Rock, Whitehall and Rails Road, corner there. So. Yeah, I start, man. Yeah, people you love me there. Yeah, me rough still, you know. Yeah, man, like first time we go and have one contest up Manningsville Road, Big Yard, Small Axe. I you named Daffy Duck was the champion DJ up there, you know? Mm-hmm. And when we go and start shell the place, man. And I said, why look at you come up here and murder Daffy Duck? Yeah, I said, why you come up here and murder Daffy Duck, man? You know, it was a joy still. Music, you have to have the love of music to really deal with music. Right? Because it comes with a lot of anxiety and frustration. You know what I mean?
For sure. All of this going on. This song here now, this is one of your monster songs in your catalog. Bun and Cheese, you did with Robert French. How did you guys connect to now do this song here now?
Well, all right. Let me give you the history about this now. Me and Sanchez used to live in the same house at Beverly Hills. So when I do my album now for Light Evans, I tell Sanchez, said, boy, I want him come sing Earth Angel for me. And Sanchez said, what time? And I say, yeah, around between 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock you can come. We are over Bossy Clark studio. But I see him 56 Slipe Road where Journey and studio is penthouse. So down there and thing, make the rhythm and everything. I wait for Sanchez to come. Sanchez was a no-show. So anyhow, I said, all right, now try to do it myself. So I go around there and I try the singing, but it never work out. So now I go, and I say, I go outside and I say, yeah, go do it now. I go back inside and I say, go see. No, I go in the office and I say, go see. Let me borrow your phone. I want to call Sanchez. Because them time the cell phone never around. As I'm just only landline. So I ask him for a call and he give me a call and I call up at the house and Stingerman answer the phone and says Sanchez is not there. So I say, you know if him and him way down here? I say, him don't know. So anyhow, 5 o'clock come, 5:30, no Sanchez. Robert French inside, you know, and Omar Harry said to him, say, you go and go sing the song for him, and you are the singer, man. You are the singer, you know, go and go sing the song. And he replied, you don't sing over people's song, you know. Oh, you think they're the rest artists and my same thing, you don't sing over people's song. I said, what? I said, don't worry about it, man. Me find somebody else. Him end up go around there and do it. And you know, so I tell everybody, say I write the song. I did not even know, him not even know what the first line came about. He tell everybody, say I write the song. And up till this day, I the biggest song him ever have. Because him also get a gold record for it.
You guys got a gold record for that too.
Yeah, man. That song they reached on the British chart, you know. But them take it off because there was a line in the song says, have a girl on your mind, you're going to have wet dreams, so then take it off. Then take it off.
And again, this is why I love to have these conversations, because again, we hear the song, we hear the end product, but you don't know. Nobody would ever know unless you told them that Sanchez was supposed to be the singer in that part of the song right there.
Yes, Sanchez was the one. Because Sanchez was the man who had the golden voice. So he was the one to come and sing the thing for me. You know what I mean? But you know what? That's how it should have, that's how it's supposed to go. My boyfriend's supposed to sing that song. You know what I mean? Sanchez wasn't supposed to sing it. Because if he was supposed to sing it, he would have been there.
So then now when this massive song comes out, what's going on for your career now? Because you have the Come Follow Me. Now you have the backup Bun And Cheese. What's going on for your career at this point right here?
Yeah, but I want to tell you that Bun And Cheese come after Leave Out the Drugs Alone.
This came after.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
So you have Follow Me, you have Leave Out the Drugs Alone. You have Follow Me 1 and 2, then Leave Out the Drugs Alone. Then Bun And Cheese, then DJ of a Country, then Live Good.
That was the order it came. Okay, so then that's what it was. Let's go to Thingier then. Let's go to Leave the Drugs Alone, because this our Colo. Because this one right here, this is the one that caused a lot of problems right here. All right?
Yes.
How did you even come up with this song? What was going on to make you decide to record a song like this in the first place?
Yeah, well, you ask a question, so I'm going to answer it. I like to say, I'm not back down. I'm not afraid of say certain things, because this song now, it came about, I was amongst some friends who selling it. You understand? And I see the reaction and the people them who were taking it. You understand? So I get the idea now. In my head now, leave the drugs alone, leave the drugs alone. But I never have no words to really come up with. All I have is just leave the drugs alone, leave the drugs. For months, you know, I have it in my head until I finally put words to it now. And why? It seems like it was the wrong thing to do, because my life becomes threatened till me have to run away. And every time me tell this story, it grieves me, you know. Even though me smiling, laughing and saying, look at that. But it really upset me, because I have to leave my career in the peak of it. I never run for my life. You know?
Because because you didn't call anybody's name in this song in particular. So then why was there such an offense to this song in particular?
Because the person who sell it saying, I am trying to stop their food. And the person who taking it saying that me singing song like is them me sing about. But I never create the song. I never make the song for create an uproar, you know. I made this song for open people's eyes who have 20/20 vision but blind to this thing. You understand? I was trying to help other people don't cross this line, because if you cross this line, it's gonna be dangerous, it's gonna be terrible amongst you and your family. You understand? Because of what I see. So what I saw is terrible.
And at this time, I guess drugs, crack, and coke was something new in Jamaica.
Yes, man, a big thing, man. Big thing. Even one of my colleagues, you know, Gregory Isaacs, you know, may God bless his soul, you know. The first time I know say that song offend him is one night performing at Land Island. Me, Sanchez, Frankie Paul, General Trees, Admiral Bailey, Gregory Isaacs. So there was another artist who was there too. I think Johnny P was there too. And after we go up and I should play a song come off, because like me I tell you them act. And act, because me have the 3 hit song them back to back. So act. Come off of the stage now, one Rastaman greet me and say, the soup called me. So I said to him, say, man, tell the soup come to me, man. Come in and no onion soup. Tell the soup come to me. And he said to me, he said, a Gregory, man. Let me say to him, say, then we never said that, man. The world know who Gregory is. The world know who soup is. So me I walk go towards him now, and I walk come towards me, and he said to me, he said, you're a good artist, and you're going to reach far. But you spend time near you dip on a show. You see the jokes tune, leave it alone here, sir. I will beat you. BC. I hope it don't fly through. That simply means I hope it don't go through one ears and come through the other. I take a deep breath, just like now. Take a deep breath and say, what is this? So anyhow, the following month, I supposed to, or the following week, I think, I supposed to voice a tune for Philip Fatis. May God bless him soul as well. So the Saturday morning, I went in. He was working over Gussie Clark's studio. When I went in the studio yard, I saw Philip Fatis and Gregory Isaacs. Gregory Isaacs stand up and lean up. Rest one foot on the wall. And I talked to Philip Fatis. So when he saw me, he said, DJ, come here. So I go towards him now and you see him push him hand in my pocket. So I thought he was going to send me out. The man come out and throw up 2 gunshots on my foot, 2 bullets on my foot. Say me a sing about coke and crack like a him, me a sing about, but we get 2 of them PC. Yeah. You say, oh, with this man, my God, what have I done? But while places go sing and man back gun on my face and I say, oh, don't come back up here, come sing them song, you know. All right. Anyway, one day in company ends and he saw me, and when he saw me, he was say, DJ, how are the pan ends? And I don't pan ends my father living in. He said, we are the pan ends. I said, I don't have some live from good while now. Say, and from there, some man becomes the best of friend. Understand?
Mm-hmm. It's just one of those things where it's like sometimes you guys got to go through the worst to become good friends.
Yeah, and when I time, you know, me not lie, we go many places and guns. When I rush me war, you know what I mean? I'm like, so till me start say, okay, I don't want to draw me out. Then now my mother go hear the argument, what's going on and what's going around. She called me in the living room and said to me, say, son, you don't have anywhere to go. I said, what do you mean, mommy? Because all this time I hide all these things from her. You don't have anywhere to go. I say, what do you mean by that, mommy? She said, if you stay here, you're going dead or you're going to go to prison. I said, what do you mean by that, mommy? She said, son, don't lie to me. I heard everything what's going on. And that's how come me leave Jamaica and end up in America.
Before we even get to America, there's a couple more stuff that happened before you even got there. Because how do you even link up with Redman to record Colo Colo?
Okay, one day, me, Flourgon, and Dad Lizard, they were going to check Winston Riley, and I say, yo, you say, DJ, you come and go down the street, man. So jumping at the vehicle, and it was me, Flourgon, Lizard. Sanchez wasn't there. It was me, Flourgon, and Lizard. Somebody else was there too. I don't know if it was Prince or Financialist, but anyhow, we went and then go check Riley, and then on our way back now, we stop at Channel 1, where Soul G, I think he was the one who was in charge of recording for Redman. Mm-hmm. So when you go over there now, the rhythm a play. Doom, 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 doom. And I say, what? The rhythm sound nice, right? And someone said to Soji, say, Soji, me a piece of the rhythm, man. And he say, hold on, man, hold on. Then Johnny P come on record. What's the, there's another singer come there and get him name to it. But anyhow, come on him record too. And after they finish now, they had an engineer with it amongst Soji now say, look at you what a little DJ they have, man. And let me go in and start. One cut to you know, one cut. And when they say, what, that you that bad? That you that bad, that you that bad, that you that bad. That you that the baddest jump on the rhythm. So anyhow, I feel good again. And them thing they kind of, like me say, you know, it motivate me to continue the music journey, you know?
Mm-hmm. Because, okay, that's how that song came about. This song is going to lead us into something bigger right now, which is DJs in My Country that you recorded for Pickout. How did you link with Pickout? And then there's something else I want to ask you, but how did you link up with Pickout now?
Yeah, because Pickout came from England and him know the artist name, but him don't see the artist. Him don't know the visual of the artist. So him come down and he asks, I think it was Pliers. Pliers said to me, he said, Clement, Pickout, I look for you. And I said, who you Pickout? He said, yeah, man, you know, producer Pickout, man. I said, oh, okay. Short him then, him tell go anyways. And I said, all right, I'm going to link him. And he said, I'm about ready when you want me to sing. You want me voice, man. So, I'm a vice DJ in my country, and that caused another uproar again. Because this time now I call names.
Mm-hmm.
But most of the names that I call was my friend. Flourgon, Sanchez, Lizard, Red Dragon, Johnny P, Ninja Man, Major Mackerel, Tiger. Me and Tiger wasn't too much a friend still.
Mm-hmm.
But me use his name in there, in the song, and me use him slang in the song. It took me nerves, you know what I mean? So, he never like that now. So when I perform a thing now, in December, I never know, say, in the plan, people in the crowd for back me in. At 2009, when me go to Jamaica, me hear of this, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And he would say to me, say, why, DJ, boy, I never know, say, I say you're so humble and kind-hearted. Never let you in a secret. I mean, I tell you something, vex with myself. You understand? And if you don't want to talk to me for the rest of my life, it's up to you. I mean, say, oh, I'm king. And he say, yeah, man. He say, why? You know, say, Tiger pay me 100,000, 3 bus load out to come back here and stay. And I say, hey, yeah, them even write up in the paper, say, Tiger tongue in my mouth, but nothing no go, sir. Buckle word tuned. I am not saying they never fling buckle. I'm not denying the fact that buckle were fling. Yeah, they throw buckle at me, but the thump in a face and box in a face, that never take place. So I go to the radio station the next morning, it was Admiral. I'm clear the ear, you know. And that's when everything broke out and my mother called me. After that, my mother called me and tell me, say, better leave. As I go to prison.
Because this is the one where, as you said in the first one you did for Redman, Leave the Drugs Alone, you didn't actually say any names. But in DJs in My Country, this is the one where you actually said Tiger's name with a crack in it. And it was like a long, because with Johnny P, you called him up. Papa San, you called him up quickly. But with the Tiger one, it was like a good line or two, and it directly said the crack and stuff like that. So then that
but
I get that.
But the thing is still, you know, was, you see, if I were lying on you, if I were telling a lie on you, then you could have react. But I'm telling the truth. They say the truth is an offense, but it's not sin. When they tell people the truth, some people cannot handle the truth. And when they tell some people the truth, some people just ignore you, whatever you're saying. Even though they know it's the truth. You understand? So I use his phrase, it take me nerves in my head top. But me say, when Tiger smoke the crack, and the crack sweet him, you hear him sing, it take me nerves. Lord, in my head top. So he never like it. So, you know, Tiger get wild, you know? He can't get wild and say, oh, buckle the boy. So NPR 3 busload of people come back in here.
Crazy. And this is when things really got to think there. Because I know that Tiger issue, even lately, I seen it come up again. And I directly wanted you to clear it up, and you did clear it up. Because I did hear that you guys did get into a physical altercation.
No physical altercation, bro. None whatsoever. That never take place. I'm not denying the fact that they fling buckle at me. Sure buckle at me, a lot of buckle. And I'm not denying that. But the thump in the face and box in the face, that never take place. Not because me humble, you know. Me not gonna make up, like me say, if trouble come my way, I go defend with trouble. You understand? Me no walk and look trouble, and me not get trouble. You understand? But if you go bring them thing there to me, a matter of fact, if you put your hand on me, then me I go have something. You understand? I mean, me was not a person where you could have push around, even though me humble. You see it, so. But just love it. Me just love it. Make it go on. Make it play out.
From right there. There's even another song right there called Live Good that you did. But this was the first time I actually seen that. I didn't even know Dickie Rankin actually produced that song there.
You know, to be honest with you, I don't remember how that song came about here right now. I don't remember how that song came about. But I remember that it was me and Flourgon over Gussie Clark's studio, because Flourgon have a little line in it too, you know. Flourgon, him sing a little line in it too if you listen good. Live good, that part of it. So the rhythm I play, I like the rhythm and say, yeah, I have to rhythm this. Once I don't worry about it, man. If you have voice tune, voice a tune. I mean just voice tune because like me say, I love music. And from me hear music I play, I go get involved. America, the song, I didn't even know say it was Dickie Rankin rhythm either. I didn't even know say it was Dickie Rankin producing either.
Yeah. Even another name you brought up here, Winston Riley. I know you did you recorded a couple of songs for him there too.
Yes. I did a song for Winston Riley named Caress Me Down. That a big American group sing over that song line for line too. Sublime. There you go. Sublime, sing it over. So my little sister now named Spliffy now, she give me the number to reach a lawyer to see if we can get something from them. But at the time when we get the lawyer, them say it was way overdue because it was like, 14 years later after them do it. So the lawyer said to me, say, if they whatever they sell within the 3-year span, me entitled to it. But when she really do the research, she said they'll never sell not even 20,000, including ringtone, copies, streaming, nothing, you know. So we just let it be. And then again, the lead singer passed away. So we just leave it alone.
That's wild because even when I was looking up, I seen the name come up. I said, what is this? What is this? When I looked into it, that song alone on YouTube, at least one place I seen, has 19 million views on that song, you know, boss.
Yeah, I want to tell you, you see that song, when we went and purchased the lawyer said I must purchase a copy of the CD that the song came out on. And when I went to purchase the copy, that song came out on 2 CD. So I purchased both CD and sent it to her with the vinyl because the song came out at a vinyl, original. So when I sent it to her, and she do her research, she said, them don't it even sell $20,000, and the lead singer passed away. And, so I just said, you know what? It is what it is. It's already gone 14 years. Me just hear about this now, and just let it be. She sent me back my she sent me back my original copy, which is the vinyl, and she keep in 2 CD. She never would send back the 2 CD. She would send back the 2 CD. But anyway, we just let it be, man. Because like we say, what is for me cannot be for somebody else,
But do you know if the business was actually worked out by techniques, or you don't even know about that part?
I don't even know about that part. But to me, I think Winston Riley gets something. I think so. Because for a song like this, a big group like Sublime sing it over, and he don't hear about it, something wrong. He must heard of it. He must heard about it. Have to. So apparently, if he gets something and you don't give me something, okay, it's up to him.
It's one of those things. And if you're talking about sampling, there was another group that sampled your song, but this was the beginning of the song. This was Smith and Wesson. They sampled the beginning of your song, but they sampled the Fuzzy Jones part. It wasn't your part, but the Fuzzy Jones part in the song.
Yeah, they sampled. It was a rapper, but I think Jammys take care of that. Yeah, because Fuzzy Jones was Jammys artist at the time. So Jammys took care of that.
That was good too. Because when I was looking, I said, "Whoa, you didn't even realize." Because I've heard of Fuzzy Jones forever, but I didn't realize that was actually a part of your song. I didn't realize that part there.
Yeah, it was the intro. Because back then, Fuzzy Jones now was the man who doing the intro and recording. He was the first one who come out doing intros like that and recording. So, it just took off. And then the vibes them have doing it, make it effective.
For sure. Even Jammys, 'cause I know you linked back up with Jammys and started recording some songs for them. You did a couple of songs with Colin Roach and stuff. How did you end up linking with Jammys after he said he didn't like the first song in the first place?
Yeah, because Jammys was a place to be. Yeah, and that's where all the sound man them come and cut dubs. You know what I mean? So we always hang out around by Jammys studio. So we end up start recording for him too. So we did a song for him by because even to show you how funny it is, me do Bun And Cheese before for body by myself.
What?
Yeah. And Bobby never put it out at the time because apparently he never liked the song. So he never put it out. So when the remix now come out with me and Robert French now, Bobby put out Femon and Femon it too. Because Femon was on the peeny rhythm. So Femon come out and it too.
Music business is so interesting.
Yeah, all right. You can predict a hit song. You cannot be, we come out and say, well, all right, you see that song, the body song, the song you go hit. And the song where you neglect, I don't even say, well, boy, say that song is so good. That's the song come hit. You don't know which song is gonna hit. But to make a hit song, if the song don't play, it can't hit. The song have to be played.
That makes sense right there. You understand. Couple more things I want to ask you before you left Jamaica here. You even linked up with Steely and Clevie. How was that doing some work with Steely and Clevie at that time there?
Yeah, man. Steely used to love all my DJs then. Cause the first night, the DJ pan he made have a sound named Silverhawk. The first night the DJ, yeah. That's how come now the link take place. So I'm saying I'm already know I'm going to vice man. I'm going to vice him and Danny Brownie.
Big up there. Even somebody else you'd done some work for. He put out a whole album with you, Ja Thomas. How do you link up with Ja Thomas Midnight Rock to actually now put out a whole album?
Yeah,
Which is the Clash of the Iries.
Yes. Well, Ja Thomas now, him saw me one day out a penthouse and him say, DJ, come on. What him say, yo, I want. I want to put one Clash of the Irie together, you know. And I want you open it. And I say, but Jim, you know the Clash thing, you know. You know something like him say, no man, I don't like Clash. It's just the thing I would say, it's just a title of the album I got named Clash of the Irie, but I know it's not really a clash. And me record 3 songs for him.
And then the other 2 was Penny Irie and Derek Irie.
Yeah, Penny Irie and Derek Irie.
How did that album do for your career?
Yeah, man, it did good. Because at the time, you know, like I said, England is my place. You know what I mean? Anything you put at England with Clement Irie, gone.
That's so where you really got your bus, was England.
Yeah, man.
And even your first album, Follow Me, because this one is another Blue Mountain. But I know Homer Harris was involved with it. Lloyd Evans was involved with a couple of
French.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and also my
even you.
My name and it also saying co-producer.
Mm-hmm. How did that album do?
Yeah, man, it did good. Cause me get a nice food off fights, did it? So it did good. I'm very to do for me to get a good looking food off fight. It must do good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cause back then, if you not sell no record, you can't go up on the chart. Mm-hmm. If you don't sell record, you can't get a #1 song. Nowadays, you don't have to sell 1 copy to have a #1 song. Because of how the business is. A man pay if you put the song at #1. And it go on #1 and you don't sell 1 copy. Back in my time, if you're not selling, you can't even enter the chart.
Mm-hmm. It's just how things change from time to time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
One last person here was Donovan Germain. You said that you went to Gussie Clarke and they were in the same complex with Penthouse. So how do you now link with Penthouse now and put out some music over there?
Yeah, Jeremy Henson called me. At the time I signed a small contract with Light Evans. So I told him that, you know, he asked me if I signed and I said yes. I signed an album deal with Light Evans. And him said, okay, when it expire. They said, you know, I'm not sure still, but it's just one. And we are work with the one for now and see what happens. So I say, him want me do 2 tunes for him. And I say, okay, not a problem. We can do it. So I come now, me end up the 2 tunes for him.
One of them was like the Dem Afro Run style. That was like the Element and Fathead style there.
Mm-hmm. And another one named Paraphinatic, you know?
Because I know on that one there, that one came out on Rude Boy Kelly label. I think it was. Dave Kelly.
Dave Kelly. Madhouse.
Mm-hmm. What was it like working with Dave Kelly back then?
Yeah, man, Dave Kelly had genius and everything, you know, man. Yeah, man, the man had genius, man. The man know every card and note and style and pattern. Then you see in a Buju Banton career, he play a big role in a Buju Banton career too. As a matter of fact, you see, Buju Banton was my first apprentice in the business today.
So we gotta rewind here. What are you talking about? What happened here?
Yeah, man, Buju Banton was my first apprentice in the thing, man. Yeah. I mean, the first one, everybody had talked about them at the first one, this and the first one. Me, Clement Irie, the first one, carry Buju into a studio and let him record. All right. One time he said to me, he said, Teach, you carry me on a stage show with you, you know? I said to him, say, boy, Buju, You know, so I don't care upon the stage show with me though. And he vexed, him upset. So the Monday when me talk to him and tell him that now, when he asked me, me tell him that. Me say, listen, I go to England Wednesday. And so when I come back the following, I mean, when we come back this Saturday, may I go somewhere. And he said to me, say, so like a stage show now. I said, no, man, still not care on a stage show, brother. May I go somewhere. Don't worry about it. I never tell him when I can't go, you know. So the Saturday now when I come, I don't know who tell him say I come. And him come and he knock the window, because we all living in the same scheme. And then, so he come and he knock the window and said, Tage. I said, Tage. I said, who that? I said, I mean, man, Buju. So he say, why? You the back in that place? I said, yeah, man. I said, yeah, why go on? Yeah, I go somewhere later here. But me I catch some rest first. I never tell him what time, and I'm ready from 3 o'clock. And we are guys through around 8 o'clock. So when we rise up now, like 7, we'll a shower and thing, and we see him still sitting out the pan car park and say, what? He now move. So I go out and I say, you ready? He say, yeah, man. I say, you eat already? He say, yeah, me eat from early out, you know. Anyhow, we go down, them time I used to eat meat now. So we go down to Weddell's Road and buy 6 pieces of chicken for me and him. And they eat now, me and him go down a Robert French without vice, need our vice for. Your vice one tune for Robert French, so over penthouse. So when we reach a penthouse now, I said to him, Buju, I'm going to say something to you. You remember when you said to me, if you can't go on a stage show, and I tell you, I'm not can't go on a stage show, you'd vex about it, not true? I said, well, I said, teach, man, if you cut me that day, then, man, you don't see no blood, man. What you mean, let me the most vex, teach, if you tell me that? And I said to him, well, all right, you are going. You're the reason why I tell you, I'm not can't go on a stage show. You see, which part me I can't go tonight. You see, when you master around there, so every stage show you see keep out there, so your name I got dip on it. Some of them you're not going to even work on them because you're going to be elsewhere. He said, you know what this now, teach? So I said, all right, come. So I walk and push the door now. I said, this a studio, this. This when you master around a studio, yourself. Every stage show you dip on. A matter of fact, you fly go everywhere. When me can go a stage show, 1,000 people hear you. When you make a record, millions of people hear you. So you feel good now. So when you walk in now, French senior say, oh yeah, you take so long, man. I say, yo, I'm tired, you know, brother. I remember say at this morning, I come in and I'm tired. He say, all right then. He said to Buju, say, Buju, you lie. I read him and him say, oh yeah, I said, teach, you read him bad, man. He say, all right, go around and me, yeah. So when him go around and now, Robert French jump up down and say, oh, you think me make pay for studio time for apprentice? Oh, apprentice now go around to go vice and beat him and start and him go on and him go on. And I said to him, say, French, let me say this to you. Remember, say you were once was where Buju is right now. Someone give you a break, don't it? And if someone ever give you a break, you wouldn't even able to record a song. Let me tell you this. I don't want you feel him, make him feel himself. You don't feel, you don't even hear him, but you want to feel him. That don't make sense. So I say, anyhow, if him now do not, me not advise you like that. And I say, come Buju, and we walk out, and then he say, oh, yeah man, I say you go on, you're big now. I say, no, it's not about big, brother. It's not about big. It's about help each other. That's what it's all about. It's about help each other. You understand? We don't kill champion, we raise them. And he say, yeah man, you have an argument now, man. All right, you don't make it already, you have an argument. I said, no, brother. So anyhow, he say, make him go and make me hear where I'm at. And him go around and one cut, the man making a one cut, him sing one song, name man a scout, woman a soldier, woman make rule, man follow, woman a scout, man a soldier, man make rule, woman follow. Him say vice versa. And the tune come out and do good at Canada, you know. Yeah, man. So even when me hear an interview with Buju, I give him some praise. Me I say, Buju, never remember when he not did one team record. So I set the record straight, you know.
That's pretty wild, right? And when you first met him, was his name Buju at that time there also?
Yeah, man, that's how we call him. All right. You see, even him label him at, when call all himself Gargamel. I mean him, I mean he give the name then. I mean he give the name Gargamel, man. Me some man who used to love. Me love watch cartoon. I have one cartoon show named Smurf. Smurf. The man who catch the Smurf are the living Buju. And they call him Gargamel. So we said to weird one that said, weird one that. Me said to Lizard, say, Lizard, you ever watch cartoon? You watch cartoon? You have a cartoon named Smurf. The man were in there when you're Gargamel. Look if I don't live in Buju, you see. And from there, somebody name stuck for the man, Gargamel, man. Yeah, from there, Gargamel in here, you know.
This is why I love these conversations, because again, a lot of people don't know these things, and these things need to be out there somewhere, just to be documented somewhere, you know, boss.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Other people testimony, you have to listen to other people testimony, man.
No, that's big right there. And when you said he was your first person that you brought into the business, who else did you actually help in the business at that time there?
Well, let me see. Well, he was the only one, you know, because like I say, you know, me have to take on myself to save my life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's how everything, you know, the music world crumbled for me. When you take on myself and make my emotion get the best of me at the time. And
let's go into that. Let's go into that part there now, because as you said, you had out all these songs, you're doing all this stuff, you introduced Buju, all these stuff is going on for you, but at the height of your career is when you had to leave Jamaica and head to the States because of all the stuff that was happening inside of the music business, right?
Yeah, more likely the song Leave Out the Drugs Alone. That's the one that changed my life more.
Mm-hmm. So then now, when did you actually, because you had the conversation with your mom, she said, okay, leave or you're going to end up in jail or whatever the case is. You decided to leave. What year, do you remember what year you actually left Jamaica?
93, you know, December 93.
Mm-hmm. Where did you end up when you left Jamaica? Where did you head to?
I ended up in New York first. And then I send back and forth for money to take care of bills here. So one time I decided to never go back. Because it don't make sense me in America and I send that Jamaica for money to pay my bills. You understand? When you know, I kind of tough it out to save my life and help my family.
Do you continue doing music when you got to New York, or what was the plan?
No, New York? Look at our self-in-this. Where I want self-destruction, the brother, where I don't even want to live at that moment. I tell you the honest truth. But I really want to live. You understand? Because everything, when we look for my hard work, when I put in the music business and end up of a run with something that I love, it hurt my heart.
Mm-hmm.
You see, it hurt my heart. But then now, when I come out at a place and I call me Florida now, 94. Come to Florida, I realize that Florida is the same climate as Jamaica. I say, what? Never know say you have places like this in America where nice and cool like Jamaica. Because I couldn't deal with the cold, you know. England is my place still, you know. I love England, but England too cool for me.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I never go England. I come to America. And when me find Florida now, I realize that Florida is the same climate as Jamaica. I say, wow. Yeah, man, me pitch tent. So in the pitch tent now, I'm there now, we run into a singer named King Banton. So him now give I more strength and more motivation now for continue the music journey. Because he said to me, he said, boy, Clement, Yeah, enough of them artists and a bad like you, you know. You make the man they run you out of the business. Man, take up back your whip, man. Get back into the thing. People want to hear from you. People want to hear from you. And I suck him now. Me take him advice and him say, him have a little virgin named Gilly Priest, a.k.a. Real Mackay. Have a studio. I say, eh? So at the time now, you never know, so me I do my singing series behind the scene, you know. I sing to me clock and TV and bedside lamp and, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ceiling fan and all these things. And my fans and that, you know. I jump from floor to bed and yeah, go out with my antics. Cause like me say, I love music. Music's a part of my life. Me born with it and I pick it up. Me born with it. Just like what Busy said, he never choose music, music choose him. Well, music choose me.
So you didn't feel comfortable still pursuing music when you went to New York, or it was just you just need to clear your head 100%?
Yeah, when me go to New York, me don't have nothing to do with music.
Mm-hmm.
Me don't have nothing to do. Me don't want to hear image and me no stage show, no music, no nothing. Me just go out, stay to myself when I all I meds and I say, why me, why this, why that? Everything is why. Why me, why this, why that? Until, like me say, when I come to Florida, you know, King Banton drive a little more senses in me, you know. So me start produce myself, you know, one thing.
Even was this around the time you started to grow your locks at this time here, when you were in New York or when you got to Florida?
Nah, man. Yeah, when we get to Florida, we meet up with a guy named Mendes. And he was a Rastafari and whole heap of reading of the Bible and enough books. You know? And I just know me kind of get the motivation now if you say, well, all right, I'm going to be a spiritual Rasta man, you know. And then I start growing here and grow here for 22 years till I end up having to cut it because it was too heavy for my head. So it give me hard. Yeah.
I seen them get
on my neck, you know.
Because was this around the time when you got to Florida when you did the Life Hard album?
Yes.
For Jaguar Records.
Album there, yeah. I run into, I'm a fact, let me tell you the story how this album come about. How me get to record this album here. I have a Asian friend who lived next door to me and in trouble with diabetes. So one morning, him asked me if I could carry work as them to work for him. So I say, yeah, man, we can't do that for you. So I say, where? And him tell me, Pembroke Pines. And I say, I don't really know where Pembroke Pines is. He say, no, man, the workers, them will show you the way. All right. Boom, and carry the workers, them. So where me take the workers was at a job site where them do. They were building a new house. So in the morning now, me I listen to John T. And John T play one Anthony B song and then him play the rhythm. So me a DJ upon the rhythm now, a DJ upon the rhythm, you know? A DJ upon the rhythm thing, so one like a white man come out now and say, man, you're at the wrong place, man. And I say, what do you mean at the wrong place? Yeah, man, you're at the wrong place. And I say, no, man. And I say, I know you can't read, not true. Them time I used to walk with a little New Testament Bible in my back pocket.
Mm-hmm.
So I take out the New Testament Bible out of my back pocket, man. I say, I know you can't read, not true. And him say, what is it? And I say, all right, I go to Psalms 100. And him say, make a joyful noise unto the Lord all the land. I say, no, that ain't right there. But I know so you go. He said, make a joyful noise unto all nation. Then them tell me now, a beeper used to run the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I give him one beeper number and say, me must give him a call. So, you know, me never pay no mind. But so now, One day, I there at the house and just bored, you know. So I start go through my diary. So I go on, who me can call. And then me flip, so the first flip, me flip, you know, I him me see. For him name, and then Seagal the man name. I feel him name, me see, I'm call him right there and then. And him take 5 minutes to call me back. Cause I beep him. And he take 5 minutes to call me back. When he call me back now, him say, I told you, man, you're a joker. And I say, what do you mean by that? So I say, where you at? And him say, I'm at the studio. And no, him say, I'm at the office. So I say, how long you gonna be there? And him said, within the next 45 minutes to an hour. I said, well, all right, give me half an hour. So I take up the album, Follow Me, and the gold record, Bun And Cheese. I'm gonna go over there. And when we show it to him, he couldn't believe it. He said to me right there and then say, oh, now you give me the motivation to build the studio. I say, yeah. He say, yeah, man, I have $35,000 worth of equipment in my living room right now. Then now me I get from know say, him wealthy. As in rich. So his father was the largest concrete user in South Florida.
Okay.
You understand? Golf course, hotels, bank. We have all a building where is peer lawyer and doctor in there. So we realize now he might come from a wealthy background. So we say, all right. And then build the studio. Get Dr. Paul involved. Dr. Paul play a couple tracks for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then after the album finished, him get divorced because he was 36 at the time and his wife at 19. She have a child for him. And for him get divorced, the ship just capsized right there. So then him not have nothing to do with music anymore. Up until this day, the album not even released, you know. I plan to remake them and put them out.
That's wild. But again, a lot of people don't see the stop, start, what could have happened, what did happen. It's a lot in this business, boss. Again, we only see it near the final product.
Yeah, man, from the beginning, I tell you, man, music, if you don't have a love for the music, you don't do it. Because it comes with a lot of anger, a lot of frustration. It comes with a lot of disappointment. You know what I mean? So you have to love the music to really do it.
You get it. So even at this time in Florida where you're in between the music and stuff, were you working or you were just relaxing? What were you doing at this time here now where you're really taking a break from the business itself?
Yeah, man. So, all right, when we take my break from the music now, this is now, I decide say, well, boy, me stop sending for money at Jamaica now to pay my bills. So I start get a work. Me get a work now with a Rasta man named Jigo. I work under the table. You understand? Me can't depend on the book, you know. So me there under the table. So I pay me under the table. So one day now me up on the roof and the sun a kick like Van Damme, you know. You don't know what happened. Look at dehydration, my brother. I must start cramp up on me and pull up on me and thing. And the rest look at me and say, what happened? I say, brother, I don't feel good, you know. The whole of me had grab up. I don't know what happened. The man turned to me and said, must come out for the roof and go home and watch me woman. Yeah, man, from this on, me done with the work thing. So I said to myself, look at that. Me up on the roof, I work for you. Could have collapsed and dead on the roof and you tell me, I said, must go home, go watch my woman. If me did want to watch my woman, who left on the roof? You understand? My life journey, I don't want if you sit down and tell you the whole of my life journey, All 2030 we don't finish yet.
It's so crazy. You understand?
Yeah.
It's so wild.
There are so many things we miss out. I can never tell you, and some of the things that me hold back. Me I tell you, my brother, me not lie you.
It's a journey. You understand? When did you actually form your record label now? Because I know from your first album you were co-producer, but when did you actually start to now produce yourself now?
Around say 2012, when King Banton carried me down by Gilly, aka Real Mackay, big artist you can look out see him to. Them time, me start get back into the feel of recording and make my own beats, them and pay for make my own beats, and me start record. Even right now, me have a song when me put out like 2018, and me record a song there from 2012.
Okay.
Yeah, song named Love Unstoppable. Yeah, man, it come and wake up the place, to man.
Is that the one that has visuals also?
Yes. I have I made a video for it. You understand? So, even the video, pay for do everything for myself. That's what I try to tell you. Me don't make music for money. We make music for the love of it. And if me can make a song that motivate you, uplift you, inspire you, that's all what matters to me. That's what matters to me. If me can make a song where can play a big role in your life, no negativity, but positiveness in your life, play a positive role in your life, yeah, man, me doing my job.
How easy or how hard was it to actually get back into the music business after being away for so long?
No, like I said, the only thing I were doing was performing and stage show. But I was still in my music vibes behind the scene. Like I said, singing to me clock on TV and bedside lamp, and still hold my joy and vibes them way there. And that's how it comes to hold my vibes. So even when we go out on a stage show, like March gone now, me Lizard keep him birthday thing, and me Flourgon, Johnny P, and Anthony Malva, Real Mackay, Stonewall, that a Lizard son. I perform, and when we don't perform, people are saying, no man, are you the Clement Irie me I hear about all the while? Them couldn't believe it. Because guess what? Me don't wait till when me have a show to sing. Me practice like actually every other day. Up till this moment me I speak right now. Practice every other day. And keep me joy and vibe same way.
Because
so when you get a show now.
In you.
Huh?
The music was in you always, so then it's just you didn't choose it; it chose you.
Yeah, that's the love me have for the music. Me can't get it. Anytime me get rid of music, me have to dead. Me have to dead first. That's the only way. The only time me not gonna deal with music. It's when me leave this earth.
Got you.
And if when me leave the earth and there's another side over there, so I do music, me gone over there gonna do music too. Yes.
This is just you. This is what you do.
Music come in life, man. Music come in life. That's why I'm still do it up till this day. Even right now, me write a tune, me and King Banton do it. Same virgin. Yeah, cause like me said, it inspire me a lot and give me more confident again to do the music,
For sure. Because I know even 2017, you had put out a new EP called More Than Ever.
More Than Ever. There you go.
Okay, but the title track, More Than Ever, off of it, it was inspired by some tragic events that had happened in your life.
Yes, man, I tell you, music, you can find music come out of every corner, every event, every inspiration, every motivation, every self-instruct, you name it. Music come. Well, that song now is the only song I ever record crying in it. That's how deep the pain was. And then the pain was so deep that when I record the song, I cry. Right through the song, recording the song, crying. As that say, the pain was so deep. That's why I feel ask the creator, you know, me need you. Because the situation where I find myself in, it was destructive. And you find yourself in a dark place where only him alone can take you out of it. But at the same time now, when I go through the fire, I never really know. Well, is the creator make that happen still? You know? That's how me look at it. You know? He must save me in some way. I must preserve me for something. Yes, and that's how me look at it. Because the situation that me go through, it's not supposed to happen. Yeah, man, it's not supposed to happen.
What did happen?
Okay. One night, me and a friend of mine come check me, say, must lend him $1,000. I lend him the $1,000. He leave a bag with me. He call my friend now and tell him, say, yo, I come check in. I never know, say, police a follow the man come on my yard. I have good bridge in mine, good friend of mine. And him always help me out in a lot of ways. Even when me just come, he was one of the person who will help me. So regardless me get my foot back on track now, me go help him, regardless what it is. It doesn't matter. So me end up in the bangle. Alright, them time you know me have green card. So when me go now no, before that, me back up. Every time I leave here, I'm coming back. Then throw me in the room. The last time I come in, 10 o'clock in the morning, I never leave out of the airport till about 6 o'clock in the evening. After I come out. Yep, no, before I come out, let me back up. Before I come out, I said to the lady who take care of my paperwork, I said to her, for me as a taxpayer, why should I have to go through this? So she explained to me now, say, this when you come in, going out is no problem. When you're coming in, that's when you have an issue. Mm-hmm. Fingerprint or eye scan. As soon as that pop up, there's a red flag come up against your name. Red flag mean arrested. Them out of the front don't know why you arrested for her. So that's why them bring you around at the back where the big database is so they can check me out. All right, so when them check me out and think, she said to me, say, all right, the only way to get rid of this, file for your citizenship. And I do so. And when I do that now, 2 black women deny me, my brother. Yeah, man, 2 black women deny me. Because at the same time, I try to help myself. At the same time, I try to help my family. I help my mother. I want to try to help my mother so she can help my brother and sister. Mm-hmm. Understand? And then now, this setback come in my life. That's how come the song they come about, innit? Understand? Because if me come to you now for help, and you throw me under the wheel of the bus, it hurt. It's only a person who don't have a feelings or a heart inside of them wouldn't feel that way. But me I tell you, it hurt me. It hurt my heart.
The life of Clement Irie.
So after all of that now, kind of get about myself. At the same time now, my family had dropped like rice grain. My mother used to ride on bicycle. For 24 years, at the first time I look at nephew go up on the bicycle, can't lick him off right and kill him. my sister, my mother, my brother, I come from a nephew funeral, crashed, and my sister dead. So there was so many things that go on in my life. My brother called me and tell me, say, my auntie we grew up for 6 years on Westmoreland. She passed away. He called me this Saturday. The following Tuesday, him dead. So there was so many things was going on in my life at the time that, you know, and the only thing I could do is just sing the song, The Crying. And that's how that song that came about, my brother. So, like I said before, music come through every avenue there is. You know, whether I come through inspiration, whether I come through something happening in your life or in someone else's life. You know what I mean? You put words together and you have a song.
The interesting life of Clement Irie that nobody really understood or really even knew, per se. You understand?
A lot of people see me, you know, my brother, and don't even know the half of what me been through. Even by now, even sometimes when me pray, you know, me say, Creator, hold on a minute. From me born and grow and knowing myself, me going through issues and problems. So hold on, where? There's no end game to it. Me never ask him. Me want to find out, it have to be there's an end game, because if it continue until this day and age, it's still a go on. Where's the end game?
Mm-hmm.
So me have to ask him, my brother. So why you think a lot of people don't even get an interview from me? Because certain things we never want to say. You understand? Because certain things it are going to hurt some people, certain things it are going to make it look bad for me, certain things it are going to make all the government want to watch you, some things it are going to, even if you tell you the drama will take place in my life, from me know myself until now.
Yeah.
From the absence until now. Then, like we say, if me tell you exactly everything goes in my life, all 2030 we still attack.
This is wild here. You know what I mean? This is crazy. I want to bring you up to something more on a happy note, because we're coming down to the end here now. I think it was 2020 or 2021, your new song Miracle, which was a remake of Sexy Thing, and you put out visuals with that. What made you decide to now put a song like that out right now?
Well, all right. You know, say one day after I come in and more I go do some practice, because I always hold my practice like in the evening time when I come in and thing. So I said, I'm going to hold a practice. So I said to myself, you know, I want to start off on a different note today.
Mm-hmm.
So I take up Carlton Cafe album. I'm going to put it in the CD drive and play the first song play. I listen, okay, all right. The second song play now was Miracle. And I say, well, that song sound nice. You know, so the song is nice. I mean, I've not made do it so till we end up start finding word sheet. The part where when no singing no there and then put use like a hand. So I start put words right there. So I say, oh. For the rest of the evening, I don't hold no practice there. For the rest of the evening, I just say one song. I play for the parts for about say 2 hours, the one song. So when we get it done now, I'm gonna me have all 3 verses. So you know what? They will find Basie. I call Basie and I say, Basie, I have a rhythm more you make for me, you know. I have one song I want to sing over. It's too bad. And he say, but Clement, you know, sing it. I say, well, all right, then me now go try a thing. I'm gonna do a thing. So I end up now, when we reach our studio, I say to Anthony D, I say, Anthony D, hear a tune, hear the idea. Yeah. And when he hear the idea, he say, Clement, the idea nice, you know? But you have to go make it where you can sing it on stage, you understand? Because the way you have it, so it sounds like it too high. It sounds like it too high to him. Because he's a high-pitched artist. You understand? So it sounds high to him. So anyhow, call up Basie and get the rhythm done and see him Little Bridget now, Real Mackay, Gilly Priest, recorded Rona in studio. Him see one mix it too.
Okay.
So when we done the song now and put it out and make a video for it now, and sure Anthony B say, well, I came in that tune that body, perfect Gilly body. Everybody has said, yo, that tune that body. So we release it now, we start shut up the place. A virgin named DJ Steve from England. He played it at a party like 2 weeks after I sent it to him, and him say, wow, it rocked the joint. Clement, this song rock the joint, this song is bad. Then him start give me the rundown now of the song. Cause I never know that this song came out in a movie. I never know it was so many people sing over this song.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? There are so many people sing over it, but the way my one's so different from everybody else because what? They have DJ verse. They have 3 DJ verse in it. You understand? She had the paper, I have the ink in the pen, so I'm going to write in your book then. You know what I mean? So it's where did you come from, baby? It just mesh. You feel me? So I said, I slapped them all of Jamaica to me.
I seen GT Taylor and all these people playing it on radio too.
Yeah, man. So, you know, everybody just start gravitating to the song because the song is so nice. It was our song of the week on WABS.
Okay.
Love Unstoppable, the same thing. Song of the week.
Because even that will bring us up to right now, you have a new EP called Keep Going. Because that's what you seem to, in your life, whether it's musical or personal, you seem to keep going.
Yes, man. That's why I try to make people know say, listen, it doesn't matter what's going on in your life. Never give in. You understand? Continue the journey. Keep going. A friend of mine said to me, he said, why can't I do it? Man, you don't even age. You don't even look at the older from you know him. He said, yes, because what? I learn that not to worry about nothing at all. Stress is a thing when send you a grave before time. So if you can eliminate those things from out of your life, you don't have nothing to worry about. If you can eliminate stress, worries, anything you don't have control over, leave it alone. Understand? So that's how me keep myself in this music thing because of the noise on the left, the noise on the right, the negativity. Me not pay that no attention. Understand? Me continue do me. Understand? Me don't do them, me do me. That's why me make songs. Me make songs to uplift people, or motivate people, inspire people. Understand? Lead people. Me try to be the head and not the tail. Music and a whole is my life, yeah, my brother. That's how we can say music and a whole is my life.
Where could they check out this new album and stuff? And what do you want them to really take away from this new body of work that you put out?
Yeah, man, just penetrate the word and live it. Understand? That's it. Just make it be. If you take the positiveness from the work that I've done, and implement them in your life only can get better, you know. It can't get no worse. It only can get better.
Makes sense. And where could they pick up the album?
Yeah, man, it's all over on all digital platforms. iTunes, Apple, Spotify, you name it. All leading platform you can get.
And it's a Keep Going EP by Clement Irie.
Yes, keep going and more than ever. And me have a next one to come out by December again.
Okay. And all of these are coming out on your label, UI.
Yes, man,
Records.
UI. Yeah, man, coming out on my label. I'm saying life come in many stages, and this is another stage in life for me. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Last one I have for you. You said you left Jamaica because a lot of issues and stuff was happening. How long did it actually take you to go back to Jamaica, and what was the vibe like when you went back?
Yeah, when I get back, still, you know, the vibes wasn't like before. I should say it wasn't like when me that grew up in my teen days and thing. You know, it's different because of the gang banging and the guns and thing. You know, it's totally different. You can't stay up on the corner and play domino. You drive by and all these things. You know, look, island just gone, brother. One time it used to be island in the sun, but now it's an island with a gun.
Got you. How long did it take you to go back to Jamaica?
I became 93 and go back 99. It took me 6 years before we go back.
And like the artists and stuff that you weren't getting along with and stuff like, how was the relationship when you got back? Did you see them again, or you weren't even trying?
Yeah, man, they're happy to see me, man. They're happy to see me. Yeah, before Red Dragon pass on, you know, may God bless him soul. I see him before him pass on to, you know, go over in place and tell him, say, I'm not go inside because I have a go-go club in there, and I tell him, I'm not going to come here, Rasta. I'm not going to them place there. Yeah, so, you know, I'm happy to see him before him pass on, you see me?
And how about even you and somebody like Tiger? Because that was a real pivotal moment in your career. Because you said you and Gregory were okay, but how about you and Tiger?
Yeah, man, young Gregory becomes friend because he comes see me on ends. And if he never see me on ends, no, he wouldn't, no friendship wouldn't do it. But Tiger now, since film incident, at one time I see him, and I think it was 2017 or 2018. Between 2017 and 2018, the last best of the best that kept before the pandemic. I saw him down there and come off a stage and thing, and walk up to him and I say, "Oh, I'm Tiger." And the way he responded, like he can't hardly talk, you know. And say, "Remember who this? Remember who I talked to you?" He said, "No, we don't know who they are." I say, "Well, all right, if you don't remember, I'm not tell you, you know." Yeah, man. If you don't remember me, I'm not tell you. And then me say, I heard to him, me say, listen, he said the man who was defecating at the bush, don't remember that, the man who stepped night. And he said, what do you mean, Rasta, what do you mean? And he said, no worry, I said, man, you don't remember who I am. I'm not going to make it be no wise. I'm not going to let you know who I am. And that was the last time I saw him. And to be honest with you, I feel sorry for him. You know? Yeah, man, I feel sorry for him. The state me saw him in, I'm sorry for him. Because he was 100. Could hardly talk, could hardly walk because of the incident at the bike. But like them saying, when you have dig hole for a person, make sure you dig two. One for yourself and one for the other. Because the one way, you go dig for the man there. Not catch him, but he catch you. You understand? Life, no one knows what can take place round the corner.
Mm-hmm.
No one knows. No one can see around the corner. You understand? Because life is a funny thing to, you know, my brother. That's why my grandmother grew me a part of my life too. And she tell me a lot of things. She said, Clement, no, she never said Clement. She said, grandson, let me tell you this. Never let no one tell you who you are. You tell them who you are. One day, me and my friend I play a marble. My friend I try to thief me marble. And me get vile on him. And my grandmother here and said, grandson, how many times I told you? Are you not listening? It's nice to be important, but it's more important being nice. There's so many things my grandmother tell me. Right now, I have one song when I sing, say, "Shop around." And my grandmother told me. Yeah, man, that song that soon come out, man.
Epic, amazing, great conversation again to see the world, the musical world through your eyes, the personal world through your eyes, and just your honesty, your transparency. Thank you so much for sitting down and doing this with us today, Mr. Irie.
Yeah, man, thanks for having me again, man. And, request to all of the people, and if, always hold it positive. Request to all of the listeners, them too, This is from Clement Irie to the item. If you can't be good, be careful. Show love. Highlight it. A 4-letter, one word. Love. Highlight it. Underline it. Utilize it. Share it. And the world would be a better place. It's kind of hard. But we have to work to make it happen. If you don't work for it, if you don't work towards something, it's going to be stagnant, it's going to stay same place, it's not going to move. So you have to work, you have to put in the work to make it manifest. So all the people, well, listen, this is from me to the item again. Try keep it positive, and please, me I beg you, help me clean up the music fraternity, because the music is gone. I can't even find word to describe the type of music that are coming out of Jamaica these days, and then say it's reggae. That's not dancehall and it's not reggae. They need to call it something else. I not blame no artist. I don't want the artist to get me wrong. I not blaming no artist, because I want them to do anything to elevate themselves from the ghetto. Because the ghetto is not an easy place to be. Especially if you're living in there in poverty. You don't know where your next meal coming from. It's not easy. It's not easy to be in the shoes of the have-not. It's not an easy thing to be. You don't want to be in the shoes of the have-not neither. Because I've been there. As I used to eat all green mango with salt to go on my bed. He said, Muscle, we need more time, Muscle. Muscle, we need more time. We need decades of time to tell you what really transpired in my life until this moment, brother. Well, it's a joy for me to sit here and talk to the eye about it still. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a joy, man.
My pleasure, boss.
And most of the things, even when me talk about it, I overcome these things long time, man. I overcome it. So me can freely say whatever I want to say. As in freely. Me not have no stress, me no worry, me no short of nothing. My creator bless me. Regardless all the fight that I've been through. Yeah, man, my creator bless me, man. He's a blessing to enough people too. As in, while me never have a blessing when me I grow. But me becomes a blessing to many.
That was your goal in life, that was your mission in life, and you did it through music, you understand?
Yes, man, and I wish I could have do more too. Because even in a song more than ever, me have a line in the set. I wish I did have a magic one to wave it so all the weak get strong. You know what I mean? But life goes on, and we're glad we are here. Every day above ground is a good day. No matter what going on in your life. You know?
Every day. Listen, if they want to check you out on social media or your website or anything, they want to dub plates, booking for shows, leave some contact info. The floor is yours, 100% right now.
Yeah, man. Instagram, Clement.Irie. Facebook, Clement Irie. TikTok, Clement Irie. Me have a YouTube channel, I still can log on to that as well too. And those are the main platform where you can link up an artist to do work. Instagram, Facebook, the YouTube channel. That's everything there, no?
Definitely. Mr. Irie, again, thank you so much for the conversation. You understand?
And we have to do this again, you know. We're going to have a part 2, you know.
Of course.
Yeah, man, we're going to have a part 2, man. No,
you know what I mean? 100%. Let me give
you a respect again here.
Definitely.
Give thanks.
Thank you. And big up Spliffy for making this happen. You
Happy.
understand?
There you go, Spliffy. Manners and respect. We mentioned your name up front still, but don't worry yourself, Spliffy. You don't know the thing go up full and bright.
Big up yourself. Let me give you the outro. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Muscle, and this has been another Two Line Music Cuts Entertainment Report podcast, and we are out.
This podcast is brought to you by www.twolinesmusichut.com.